We tried to put a ton of attention to detail into the presentation and make every single stage in the match count and make it exciting and important in different ways, and to test a full, extremely wide range of practical shooting skills with both AR and pistol. So that's the type of match that we're trying to go for. We want to give you guys something that's super accessible. The 200-yard 8 MOA limit is very important to hit factor 2 gun, in my opinion. It makes the matches very balanced. Doesn't favor equipment as much. It doesn't favor people who are extremely experienced with long-range shooting. You got practical engagement distances, but then you mix it up with difficult target presentations, all the movers that we had. Let's give a big round of applause to Jason Wood for all the mover setups. Nearly all the steel that you shot in the match was a Targets USA target. All the rhinos that are on the stands that are super easy to reset, you just flip them up. They don't fall in the dirt, except those where we had the duct tape, but we'll fix that. That was a little bit of a miss cut on the vendor. But that was last minute for the belt steel. So how'd you guys like the belt stage? Who swears that a bullet went through one of the pee holes? So even though it was super tough on our team, I'm really proud of everyone who pulled through, who came out early to help. We had it seemed like there was a lot of sickness going around in the weeks around Thanksgiving. We were definitely affected by that. We had a really light build crew early when it wasn't expected. And so I wanted to apologize personally about the lack of match communication ahead of time. I understand this. I've been running this type of event for 4 years, and it comes down to simply that there are a list of priorities, and I have to get the match on the ground. And sometimes that meant this event that me and Jason were out there way past dark, and then many other you guys helped out once you got into town. Some nights we were out there till 11 or past under headlights, and then had to come in and do computer work after that. So literally there was no time to get you guys all the info that I wanted to. But in the future, you'll see much more planning ahead. And I understand that we need to expand the team, and you can only get away with so much with a small dedicated team like this. So we're definitely going to be looking for more help to run these major events. Speaking of that, I want to plug the Texas 2-gun at the ranch. It's called the Ranch 2-gun. PCSL 2-gun format that'll be very different from this, simply because of the way the range is set up. This is at the ranch in Dilley, Texas, which is south of San Antonio. And it's going to be the last full weekend in March of 2025. Signups are already online for that, and we do need extra staff for that match too. So just briefly, it's Chad Timney's range. He does a lot of agency and team training there, and he's fully stocked. He can do whatever he wants. Like I was like, hey dude, can we do a trench warfare stage? He's like, yeah, I'll get the dozer out. Let's do it. He's got a 4,000 square foot shoot house with ROs that can be on catwalks. We can put ballistic walls everywhere. So we're gonna do some old school epic type 3-gun stages just in the PCSL 2-gun format. And then half the match is going to be split between faster dynamic base style stages that get through really quick. So it's going to be a 9-stage event with 6 really quick base stages that you'll get through in a half day, and then 3 massive scale, old school type 3-gun stages, obviously with 2-gun format, and that'll be the second half of the day. So it'll be just a 2-day weekend match with an early match, but it'll be AM, PM format, and that's the plan there. So if you guys are interested, search the Ranch 2-gun or PCSL the Ranch, and you'll find that on Practice Score right now. Just a couple other things as we go into next year, kind of bigger picture on where PCSL is going. So as you guys know, during our build, so I haven't been able to even been involved much on the forums yet, but I'm definitely going to start now that this event's over and I have some time to relax and kind of take a step back and view things from a bigger picture. But we did launch our free membership and founding membership. You guys can see that we have a clear vision of the type of event that we want to put on. We want to bring back more physical challenges, but the physicality is not just a dictated challenge. It's just slightly bigger scale, more to do, more to remember, more skills tested, getting you in and out of interesting positions, and covering a lot of distance. And then, so that's the type of physicality I would love to see as a standard at a national type 2 gun event like this. And then just the 2-gun hit factor format is something that's very important to me. I think hit factor rifle is awesome, hit factor pistol, hit factor PCC is awesome. But when you combine them like this, I'm sure you guys noticed throughout the event that when you looked at the stages in each of the target presentations, nothing was really out of your wheelhouse, right? Like everything seemed achievable. But then when you try to perform really well on that 50, 60, 70-second course of fire, things start to break down that you don't normally see at a USPSA match or even a rifle-only match or PCC match. So this type of extremely accessible format, but very, very much challenging at the high end to perform your best without mistakes, is an awesome test for seeing really where you are at your level as a practical shooter. So obviously 2-gun is like the ultimate national event level format that I want to push for, being a standard. But rifle format and pistol format directly under this, there's no difference in the rule set at all. You just split it off. You do pistol and PCC, or you do rifle only, and you can run events like that. I've gotten a lot of questions recently about how do I start PCSL, how do I run events? And really, there's no process right now. We're going to look at affiliating clubs incrementally starting in 2025, and I'm thinking 10 in January. And then we'll start officially collecting scores from clubs that are actually affiliated and start building our community on our base. And the forum that was released with membership is an incredibly important tool for that, where we can share ideas. And how many of you guys like to practice in stage designs before the match? Yeah. I don't see many hands, so it's a relatively niche program, but it's about to not be. So for those that aren't familiar with it yet, Practice Sim Designer is it's a free Steam download. And you can download Steam on Mac or PC. And it's basically a video game built on Unreal Engine, but it's based around stage design. So once you get familiar with the controls, if you've done any video gaming, first-person shooters, whatever, Call of Duty, you'll find it very intuitive. And if you haven't, it's relatively easy to learn. It'll just take you a little bit to get used to the controls. But it's an amazing stage design tool that really anything you're doing right now, PowerPoint, SketchUp, anything like that, this just blows it out of the water. And the really cool thing is that you can export the file, upload it, and share it for anyone to download. And then they can go in and do their own tweaks and adjustments, use a ruler tool to find out exactly how far things are for the build, that kind of thing. So if you guys haven't already, look into it after the match, especially if you're involved at all as a volunteer at your local clubs to submit stage designs. You can take screenshots from it. That's what we did for our diagrams. So Practice Sim Designer and Ancient Sky Games is Loktan's Patreon, and he's the sole developer of it and is doing it totally for free. So if you guys are looking for that, you can go support him there, Ancient Sky Games. You'll see it on Steam. It was in one of your emails. You all got the info. How we doing on staff prizes back there? All good? Sweet. All right, if you guys, we'll start with the grand prize drawings. So I got a couple more things to cover, but we will get the grand prize tickets up here and then go through those one at a time. Again, you don't have to be present to win for these, but you do have to be present or hand your badge off to get into the order finished prize tables here. All right, one more big announcement for next year. We've got a lot of feedback, especially in 2022, and then we started looking at this heavily in the early half of 23. So throughout the year, we've been designing and perfecting a version 3 of a PCSL target that some of you guys have had the chance to see and give feedback on, but we haven't posted it publicly anywhere yet. I was hoping to have samples done at this event, including half scale, but those weren't ready in time, so we didn't get to do any half scale rifle dispatch. But I think the rifle portion was still pretty tough. I think we had a good balance of difficulty there. I'm gonna have the targets available for you guys to view anytime as you leave, but I want to go over them really quick. They're outlined in Sharpie here, so you can kind of compare the zones. But we have the normal classic target, and then there's going to be two options. I need volunteers for that. You don't have to clap. I can explain it first. So, one of the big complaints from a purely competitive view is that even though the zone surrounding the head and extending into the head is a very practical target presentation with the single neutralization in the K zone, from a competitive standpoint, when you're trying to create interesting target presentations, especially with various hardcovers, the strategy actually becomes too simplified and less interesting, because aiming at the shoulder level or so, or just below the neck, and firing two shots regardless of hardcover or target presentation essentially seems like the best strategy regardless, because if you're a little high, you might get a lucky K. You might just hit the K because that's kind of where you get alpha. And if you call a mic over the shoulder, you're going to send another. So any hardcover that's like low or half left, half right, it doesn't change the target presentation much. We tried to use a lot of those vertically split halves, and those are a pretty interesting one because they remove half the K zone, half the A zone. So the solution to that is to bring back separation between A and K and fill it in with Charlie. The gap is much, much smaller than you'll see on a USPSA upper to lower A zone, but functionally it still makes a gap where you will penalize for splitting that difference. So as a competitor, you do have to decide whether to shoot the A or the K zone. Another change we did is rename the K to the T zone. So you guys are early in PCSL, so you know the history. Maybe some of you guys, this is your first match. I know a lot of you guys have been around since the beginning in 2021, before it was even called PCSL. So when we grow and start getting more known, the K zone might be not even known that much. It's kind of sad, but you guys will know the history. So the reason we went from K to T is it just simply makes more sense. It can stand for 2, it can stand for 10, regardless of what practice score or scoring module. If we can get that signal working instead of a 1 hit equals 2 alpha, then it'll work for that. And then just in general, some people are very nervous about using the word kill, even though we'd never say that it stands for kill zone. It's just K zone. What? Who came up with that? Brian was actually in 2020. Brian and Vislav from the Czech Republic, and Pavel's here from Slovakia, and Amadeus from Poland. I'm sure a couple other international competitors. But they were there on day one when we took one of Brian's designs and did a brainstorming session and kind of came up with the initial concept for the K zone target. Another thing is the competition target. So we're going to keep the K zone target as the naming scheme. The new one with the same shape but different zones will be called the practical target. The one with the shoulders connected will be called the competition target. They're exactly the same. The A zone's exactly in the middle, shifted down a bit. The only difference is that we added that C zone and D zone, as you see there, connecting the shoulders. And from the distance, it definitely does not look like a humanoid target at all. So that appeases some people that had those complaints. And then the T zone on the competition target is scaled a little bit smaller, so it's harder to hit deliberately. There's a bunch of cross sections drawn on this in pencil when you guys check it out, but target presentations with hardcover is very interesting with these targets, and I'm excited for you all to use them next year. These will eventually become the standard for PCSL affiliated matches starting next year when we get them released. All right, I think that's enough for now. We should get everyone their prizes and then get out of here. Nils. All right, I guess anyone else still have their back pocket that you forgot about all weekend? No. Watch, he's gonna win now. All right, Desert Tech was our sponsor on stage 12. They donated a Wolverine rifle in tungsten. You guys saw it back there all weekend. Nils Jonassen. Oh, this was really packed. How many of you guys got to shoot the Mean Arms mall demo? Mean Arms. All right, this is for the mall upper. I think it's about 2,400. It's comes with multiple lifters. Comes with a couple of mag conversion kits. This is a setup that we all ran at Nationals this year. All right, don't worry, we're getting there. Matt Downing. All right. Oh, Marcel. Where's Marcel at? Okay. Can we do a high score on the JP side stage? Taylor Carpenter. That was the JP5. I didn't even say it. That's the JP5. All right, this is for the Surefire RC3 suppressor. It's a certificate. If you're in Cali, you can obviously sell it. Sorry, guys. You'll send this in. You can pick black or FDE. Marcel. He lives in Washington. I don't know if this is a good sign. Yeah. We don't have it right here. I don't know. Oh, give me the next one. What's next? All right, IWI has always been an amazing sponsor of PCSL. Jeremy Gresham is absolutely awesome and loves supporting what we do and pushing the boundaries. So this year he covered the cost of all the side-by-sides that we rented for the entire match. How much did that help? Yeah, we cannot do stages like we do without the equipment and very competent ROs that know a good process and what's going on for reset. I'm sure you guys saw our staff was very efficient in getting you through. There's no way that you can run these types of stages with ROs that are not capable and have the mental stamina and physical stamina to be there all day. So thank the staff once again. You guys are an amazing team. Thank you for supporting the future of practical shooting and allowing us to do these types of events where it's not just simple base stages. Jim Steele. This is an IWI Carmel rifle in 5.56. All right, Aero Precision and Stag Arms, they're sister companies. Tim Ramberg and Evan Tisler came out, and I hope you guys had an awesome time, and we're happy. This is the first year that Aero and Stag have sponsored PCSL, and I hope you guys like their stage. This is for the M4E1 Pro, the new rifle that came out with the full ambi lower with the nice controls. Josh Freilich. Everyone can read that, right? That is a very simple name. Josh Freilich. All right, on the side stage for shooting the JP demo. As a consolation prize, no, you guys got your raffle tickets for that, so that was your prize. But for high score, I wanted to give out 500 rounds of Super Bell ammo. We switched between Blitz and 124. I think they both shot awesome out of the gun. How many of you guys were impressed with how that gun shoots? The delayed systems are just amazing. Like it's kind of crazy how long we went shooting blowback PCCs. They're still great, but they're just not comparable with how soft you can get the recoil. So top score, 500 rounds of Super Bell 124 grain certified select is AJ Anthony. His time was 6:19. Oh, hold on. You tied him. We'll make sure like extra side ammo. We'll get it even something. All right, AJ's like that's fine. He'll hold on to it right now. All right, we got the TTI TR1 Ultralight with the Trijicon 1-6 with the SRO offset. This is the configuration that was probably in the John Wick movie exactly. I think that's how they set it up. Maybe JR. But this one is Edwin Richardson. We're gonna get your Marcel, I got the other one too. If you can prep that. Most no shoots. right, this is ADM. ADM donated a full builder set. I've recently started using these receivers. The controls on them are awesome. They have bolt catch and release, like a built-in pad lever on the right side. And this one is Cerakoted, pre-Cerakoted Midnight Bronze. And it's got the handguard and everything. Upper-lower handguard set. This winner is Noah. This is an FFL item, so we'll get your info for that. Okay. All right, Mossberg. Mossberg donated a couple guns, one to staff and one to the grand prize. This is for a 940 JM Pro, super popular in 3-gun. And the winner is Stephanie Martz. Is that right, Mark? Okay. MRCP, yeah. Yeah, text her, let her know. We'll get her on the phone and we'll tell her. The JM 940 Pro. All right, Unrivaled wanted to do a special giveaway for something not order finished, something a little more interesting. So this is a complete kit from Unrivaled. So you got the 2-stage competition buffer, the UB556 muzzle brake, the tunable one, and the titanium bolt carrier, which also comes with a titanium firing pin because of that super fast cycle speed. That's what you want in there to avoid slam fires. So we're hoping this will keep you on target. This is for the most no-shoots in the match, and the winner is Mark Samama. Is he here, or does he just not want to come up? You want to do it right after grand prize? Okay. All right, we'll save that for him. How many? 7? Just 7? You guys are awesome, man. There's a lot of notions. Wow, congratulations. All right, another rifle from Arrow and Stag. This is the Stag 15 3-gun rifle. Yeah, we had it on display. I think it's over here. Chris Haycock. Want to pose with it? Here's the rest of that. All right, this is for 1,000 rounds of Super Bell Certified Select, 124 grade 9mm. Super Bell has been an amazing sponsor also since the beginning. So many of our core values align, and Mike has just been the most amazing supporter, always making sure that everyone at the match has ammo on time, even rushing stuff out for you guys and trucking it in here from Henderson the morning of, especially during staff match, to get you guys all loaded up. So, and also hanging out at the range all weekend, making sure that there was extra available for you guys. But it's a big deal, and we really appreciate all the stuff. He literally enables the side matches to happen. All the stuff that you guys shot through there was donated from Super Bell so that you could demo the guns from our other sponsors. and we love to give away as much as we can. So this is for the Super Bell, 1,000 rounds of 9mm. Jim Tadlock. All right, Hunter, this is your ticket for Dylan. All right, Hunter shared the bay with Dylan. Awesome support from Dylan, and we love to do themes. So last year we started doing the tracksuit stripes on the barrels, the all blue theme, and we did the port door again. So how many of you guys like Holy Monkey? How many of you guys got all alphas on it? Yeah. No. Again, that's one of Jason's special inventions, and very consistent target, very simple to reset, but creates just a random, unpredictable presentation where you really have to track and call your shots really well. So for Dylan, Dylan came in huge this year with the premium stage, and we have a grand prize of an RL 1100 with the full die kit and 9mm, and then a bunch of other ones on the prize tables too. So we got one for staff, and then we had a 750 for staff and one 750 on each prize table. So winner of the RL 100 is Aaron Garvin. Maybe take a picture with the white box. I don't know. I can write it on Sharpie in the front. I don't know. Right here. Was that it for the grand prizes? All right, one more special giveaway. One of our new sponsors this year, which have probably the biggest influence on stage design. The Belt Award from Hunter Constantine. Belt, yeah.
People want cash, and that's what we're giving away today. How many of you guys like the belt steel on that stage? It's pretty fun. PCSL is awesome, where we can have custom targets, custom arrays like that. And Max and Jason and I were talking. We wanted to do something fun, so we made belt plate racks. And they took my lunch. I did not clean it on my own stage. But more importantly, we are supporting the Second Amendment with concealed carry in this belt. There's an overwhelming amount of support from shooters. It helped me grow the business, so I'm helping you by giving you cold, hard cash. This is the 6th bounty we've done this year. Next year, every area match in USPSA is going to have a bounty, Factory Gun Nationals, and PCSL again, and whatever PCSL sectionals there are. I'm not sure what that schedule is. Texas. We'll do a Texas bounty.
Tom Bush, one of your ROs out on stage 10, is most likely going to run a PCSL 2-gun regional out in maybe August or September out at the Hornady range in Nebraska. So look forward to that. We're going to talk about that and get it sorted pretty soon.
Awesome. So for those guys who are tracking, the belt bounty was $1,000 cash for the top finisher wearing belt, no matter the division, $500 for second place, and a random giveaway for a Vortex Defender XL. And I decided to spice it up a little bit. Boy, competitor just crashed. Typical.
It's okay. We forgive you.
I decided to add a little extra bonus in it for the high practical, high competition, and high belt for the belt stage. $100 per winner. For the competition, we got Alistair. See here? All right. Pavlo here? Yeah! $100 cash! That's what we're talking about. There we go. That was for the competition division. For the practical division, it was Brian Nelson. All right. Everybody loves cash. Let's see. Highest belt, Adam Maxwell. Where's Adam? All right, there we go. So this was also the highest participation we've had in the bounty throughout the year, which is awesome. PCSL is for the shooters. It's fun. And so I love to see people participating. Second place was Seth the Man. Get up here, dude. Get up here. Too big to throw. It's too heavy. My arm can't do it. What do you got to say?
First time shooting a competition from the belt. It was easier than I thought it was going to be. So try it. I wear a belt when I conceal carry. Fantastic. Buy a belt.
Buy belt. Yeah. All right, this stack right here, it's $1,000, and this is all singles too, because it just feels better. It feels like a lot of money, right? This goes to a 19-year-old shooter out of Tucson, Arizona, my home city, Bryson Lockerbie. Where you at? Let's go! Give the kid some cash! No speech, so just belt. Guys, thank you so much. Be on the lookout for the belt bounties next year. They will be increasing, and we might have double XP for some events. $2 bills. Thank you so much for the support. Conceal carry, support the Second Amendment, shoot competition. And thank you. Max, here you go.
All right, let's get some trophies out. So we had one special staff member who was the only one in his category and helped the entire match out on stage 11. Mac Bautista, you were the high junior, and good job. Here you go. All right, in practical division, we had enough lady participants just to award one high overall. In competition, there were a lot more. We got placements there. But high lady in practical division, Kaylee Lane. High super senior at the entire event, Richard Lindsay. All right, in high senior category, we're separating by division. So in practical, your high senior is Bob Harris. All right, in practical military, active duty military, second place, Stephen Norvell. Third place, practical military. So we did it out of order, second, third, first. Sammy Nelson. And first place, practical military, Amadeus Shushka. Third place, practical veteran, Tyler Gregory. Second place, practical veteran, Mike Seeklander. I got a text from him earlier. I think he took off. Here we go. All right. First place, practical veteran, Cardi B. Give him a hand for his performance on stage 1 all weekend. Law enforcement. Third place in practical for law enforcement, Ian Myers. Second place, practical law enforcement, Jacob Lux. And first place, practical law enforcement, Mitch Barlow. All right, for practical and competition overall, we're awarding 8 places. Okay. All right, in 8th in practical overall, Stephen Norvell. Seventh place, Michael Kieswetter. Sixth place, Josh Freilich. Fifth place, practical, Cardi B. Fourth place, practical, Amadeus Shishka. Third place in practical division, Nils Jonassen. Second place in practical, Mason Lane. And our winner in practical division this year, Brian Nelson. Belt. All right, that's it for practical. Now we're going to go to competition categories. And then after the awards, again, order finished prize table. We're going to have guys at either side checking you through with the tablet. And then that's all we got. All right, high LEO in competition division. Zach Parker, one of your ROs on stage 7. Zach's been helping out with PCSL for 4 years running now. Senior category in competition division, third place, Efren Cabreros. Second place competition senior, Randy Stevens. And first place competition senior category, Mike Shelton. Anyone want to grab it for him? And in competition division, the lady category, third place, Linda Turnbull. Second place, lady competition division, putting in all the effort on stage 12, Jaylise Williams. She was trying so hard to beat her sister that she's a cripple now for a little bit. It's awesome. I'm sorry. First place lady competition division, Justine Williams. All right, military category for competition division. Third place is Curtis Brotherson. Place military competition division, Wesley Aston. Wesley's reminded me that we still need to do the left hand thing. And first place military and competition division, Andrew McAllister. All right, veterans in competition division, third place veteran, Danielle Leek. Second place, competition division veteran, Luther Heislop. Luther worked all weekend for you on stage 4. And first place veteran in competition division, Andrew Durkee. All right, just got the top 8 now. This was a really close race. 8th place in competition division overall, Tim Ramberg. Seventh place overall competition division, Matt Gallant. Sixth place in competition division and ROs on the toughest stage of the match, Duncan Klein. Fifth place competition division, he drove all the way out here from Virginia, West Virginia, Lee Pulley. Fourth place overall competition division, down the corner, Slovakia, Pavel Drenchar. Third place competition division overall, Varric Bicey. All right, now we get down to our first and second. Second place overall in competition division, AJ Anthony. And overall in the match, first place, competition division, we are so back, Kyle Litzy. So what he was talking about with the 8 MOA target, 200-yard max,
this is my vendetta with 3-gun. 600 yards in a hit factor or time plus match where time is of the essence is ridiculous. It's stupid. It's you're not finding out who's the better shooter. You're finding out who's shooting in better wind conditions and destroys competitive equity. This sport, like what Max did with those rule sets, is probably the biggest improvement over like traditional 3-gun, and I think that's why you'll see 3-gun dwindling away. It's inaccessible. People go out and get hosed by something like that.
We need a gatekeeper in front. We got a lost and found item. You guys bought a shirt from, this is Unrivaled? Yeah, from Zach at the booth at Unrivaled, and you guys just left it there after buying it. Who is that? It's a medium. Okay. And you guys, there is a lot of lost and found items in back, jackets, maybe ear pro. We've been putting it back there, but if you are missing something, go check that before you leave. Other than that, we can start lining up for the order of finished price table. Which side is this? This competition is on my right-hand side, your left. Practical is on my left, your right. Other than that, thank you guys so much for coming out. Hope you enjoyed the event. We'll see you soon.